Hey there, card folk. Speed Robo here, and welcome to today's episode of Draft Duel. Joining me in discussing the wonderful moves from our players today is Patrick. How are you doing, pal?
I've been doing great.
Been doing great or still doing great?
Still doing great, I guess.
Well, that is good to hear, and we have somebody new to the series today. The Mad Ratter, aka Ratt, is joining us. He is relatively new to the community and is an Argog main. What do you think of his build today as a fellow Gath player?
Well, from looking at it, seems he wants to mainly go a bit more brawly. He does have quite a bit of poke on his side of the field, as I can see, with the dragon hatchlings, warg archers, and all that. But he does have some really big beaters at the top end there.
That's true. He's bringing some Gath classics like the Black Dragon, a super fearsome unit that can not only deal 5 melee damage but has a combinable Flame Sweep ability to deal area of effect magic damage. And our blue player today is Cdubs, a uncommon yet returning member of the cast, bringing an Anwyn build. Can you give me a quick analysis on Cdubs' Sylvan list?
Just from a quick glance, it looks like he's going very ranged heavy. I mean, there's a Bowmaster, Hippogriff Archer. Those are very too expensive ranged options. And he has 2 Fletchers, meaning his range units are going to be getting buffed as they attack.
Right. One thing I will notice is the double Norfane champion. That's always been a favorite of mine whenever I play Sylvan. I think Norfane champion is one of their best units. Effectively 3 range with its charging and its 1 actual range on that 3 power and the ability to deal splash damage over. And since it is a ranged unit, those Tethir Fletchers are going to be triggering off of it to activate roots. Ooh, hey. This is interesting. We're seeing some really like bread and butter Gath play down from Ratt. This is nice.
So,
The 3 basic support casters with Vesuvian Warlock to shut down enemy healers and possibly root any dangerous chargers, and Troll Doctor to remove those debuffs and heal itself. Goblin Archer, another great counter with Sylvan's plethora of 1 health units. Goblin Archer's a real threat that Cdubs is going to have to watch out for.
a big threat that Sylvan's probably gonna have to deal with is the Manticore if Ratt puts it in. Looking at Sylvan, they don't have a ton of breaks. There's the Norfang Sorcerer and the Wisp, but other than that, the Sylvan Ranger does have to be a bit more in danger to do so.
That's a good
And
point.
with 2 Warlocks, it wouldn't surprise me if they just silence the Sorcerer, or with the Troll Doctor just remove the break.
Yeah, I think Norfane Sorcerer is probably going to be their best answer to a Razor main. We'll see if Ratt sees it and drafts it, but we're seeing a Norfane Great Hunter go down to try and counter the Goblin Archer. I don't know ultimately how effective that's going to be, entirely because the attacker in this game is Ratt, and the defender is Cdubs. This means that this Goblin Archer is actually not a free turn 1, round 1 kill, which is a bit of a downside for going as the defender in exchange for getting to see what your opponent's draft options are first and having an easier win condition.
Yeah. The Warg Rider also great answer for the Great Hunters.
Mm-hmm.
It's a perfect kill for the hunter, and the hunter can't kill the Warg Rider, meaning if given the chance, the Warg Rider is gonna take it up. pretty much every single time.
Yeah, absolutely. I think just like for being relatively new to the game, I'm genuinely impressed by Ratt's just drafting prowess here. Everything's been super solid. Uh, just chess fundamentals, right? Like you've got your pawn, the Goblin Archer in front, and it's being protected by your rook, the Warg Rider.
Yeah. I do believe he has played other war games, but Legacy's Allure is not your average war game, so he might have picked up a bit from other war games and brought him here.
For sure.
A Scourge Sorcerer.
Oh, I would say an infamous card within our community, wouldn't you, Patrick?
Yeah, a lot of dislikes for that card, I would say.
a lot of people get goofed up by this guy early on, and we might actually see that if the Razormane Manticore goes F2. This could be a round 1, turn 1 Scourge Sorcerer to pull the Bull Elk into that Razormane.
Into death.
Yeah. But then that's a hanging Scourge Sorcerer, which could be easily picked off by something like a Gladehawk, and the 3 damage on the Razormane Manticore is nothing to scoff at either. So we'll see if the two players see that potential line and how they answer it. Because immediately, I could see that Razormane being in trouble. Oh wait, the Razormane. Okay, so this is what I'm actually seeing here, and this is a bit of a weird one. But if the Scourge Sorcerer pulls the Bull Elk into the Razormane, the Bull Elk goes down, the Razormane takes 3 damage. At that point, Cdubs could actually use his Hippogriff Archer to finish off the Razormane. Yes, his Archer takes 3 damage back, but he's Sylvan, he can heal that. And then you just have like a Gladehawk on H6 and pick off the Sorcerer.
If the Hippogriff Archer uses the range mode, it gets 1 less power.
Oh, you're right, it does. Never mind. Everything I said is wrong. Never listen to me, ever. That's the moral of today.
I can contest to that. Every time I listen to him, it always ends up being bad.
I never give good gameplay advice, ever.
Oh, and the Black Dragon comes down.
Ooh, Black Dragon's down, but we've also got kind of the answer for it with Silverglade Ranger. The fact that it has Spellproof means that it's immune to the Flame Breath.
And Backstab. Don't forget, Backstab means it doesn't take retaliation, meaning it can get a free 3 damage off and not have to worry about it.
Yeah, and that adds up. Ooh, hold on. Taunting Satyr, the Scourge Sorcerer of Sylvan. Are we going to see it?
Something else Ratt might do is he might just use the Brutality on a couple of range units just to start up with, and then get just Brutality something or Enrage something in.
Yeah, no,
like
I
around
think
3 or something.
I think that's generally the best way to use Scourge Sorcerer. You can like maybe Enrage gimmick kill something round 1, but then odds are you're losing whatever you have your opponent attack into and your Scourge Sorcerer immediately, which is a lot of gold to drop. You have to be really confident in that move. I think going Brutality, then sacrificing your Scourge Sorcerer essentially to do an Enrage play is more... It's the safer option, I should say.
I would say so.
Yep, and we're taking...
You might find ways to get 2 Enrages in, maybe if you find a really safe spot for them, but...
Yeah, maybe. That's...
With a Hippogriff Archer, I find that really hard.
Yeah, exactly. That Hippogriff Archer is just going to kill it. But looking at the Argog kit that Ratt's gone with, very tanky. Wormscale Mail and Inner Vitality 2. This guy's staying alive.
He still also has 3 healing potions just in his...
Oh my gosh, you're right. Oh, that's awesome. I am such a fan of that. It reminds me of my Pillow Fort Argog days. Yeah. Taking Nature's Bosom. If you're playing Anwyn, you're gonna grab that. There's no reason not to. It's what, 1 gold for some reason? Yeah, it's 1 gold.
You essentially get a free healer.
Yeah, pretty much, pretty much. But one of the best healers in the game for 1 gold. Yeah, I'll take that. Not to say that you can't get one of the best chargers in the game on Argog for 2 gold, but you know.
Getting
right now,
no.
It looks like the 2 players are just taking a bunch of 2 gold units as action chumps.
Still no Manticore. I wonder if he hasn't seen it yet.
Here's genuinely what my thought is. I don't know.
He might just not know how good Manticore is.
He definitely does. He's used it before. What I'm thinking is going on is that he's actually seeing how much break is already down and deciding that it's more worth it to just not worry about it. And that makes sense to me.
I mean, all the break is on the left side of the field. If he puts the Manticore on the right side, he doesn't have to worry about it.
Yeah, but if he does draft the Manticore here, if he drafted the Manticore here instead of the Goblin Bomb, he would go to 75 gold, and he would be so down on actions, like it would be a huge problem. I think he went with the Black Dragon over the Razormane Manticore, and I kind of like that. I'm gonna be honest.
Grunts? Just have adding a bunch of grunts might be the answer here.
I kind of like it.
The only 4 damage is the Bull Elk, and
yeah, like everything.
I mean,
I'm gonna be real, dude. I think Grunt versus Sylvan is kind of one of the best units you can take, just because 4 health is so hard for Sylvan to do in one go.
Yeah, and Ratt has 2 Warlocks. He can easily keep that Bull Elk stuck.
Yep. Oh yeah. That Bull Elk is not going anywhere if Ratt doesn't want it to. Oh, I just realized what this Goblin Bomb placement is doing, and I honestly love it. It's just gonna run up and explode on the Bull Elk. Immediately. Turn 1. I like that. That's cute.
He's essentially trying to... I think he's also maybe trying to force action out of maybe Hippogriff Archer or something.
Yeah, I could see that. Anyway, Norfane Champion going down. Not too surprised. It's just a great unit. But I will say that Norfane Champion doesn't do a whole lot here. There's not a lot of 1 health Gath units that this can paint. Oh wait, no, he is taking the Razormane. Oh. Okay.
Alrighty.
I did not expect that.
And if for some reason they've all put their stuff on the right side.
You know what? Maybe they just gentlemen and we're like, let's just play on the right side. Let's just ignore these other 2 columns. We don't need them. We don't need them at all. Which actually reminds me of a really funny story. So, I was at Bowtie Games in Urbana, great card shop, doing a bunch of demos for Legacy's Allure, and I had this small table where for the game demos I just like folded the mat so that the A and I columns just weren't accessible, and the game still played great. That's my funny story of doing demos on tiny, like, long ways tables.
You know, looking at this, a Goblin Flanker on the left side would actually be devastating.
Oh, wait, yeah, for that last...
what's on the left side. There's a Sorcerer, a Wisp, and he might even eventually be able to get to a Mystic.
Well...
Oh, now there's a Nighthawk.
You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking Anwyn's probably going... No, Anwyn's going I7, right? Like she has
I'll be
to.
going in that corner. I would say so.
Yeah. Oh, but oh yeah, no. Last 3 gold.
Oh,
Goblin
flanker
flanker.
there.
Goblin
Just
flanker B2,
eats
right?
everything.
Yeah, that is insane, actually.
I think you have to. The flanker there is so good.
Well, he's drafting a Tethier Archer, which is just free.
I think he's reconsidering seeing how. Oh, I think he sees how bad that flank is. So I think
Yeah.
that's why he's putting those, because those 2 units do deal with the flanker. So I think that's why he put that there.
Okay, but hear me out. Put Goblin flanker there anyway. Oh!
I still would.
Wait a minute.
Flanking
Argog's
Arg.
there. That's mean.
And he's still another
Goblin
Goblin Archer.
I think is good too. Goblin Archer I think is good too. It does the
It's
job.
not bad.
It does the job.
It's away from all the hunters with evasion, so it's not
Yep.
terrible. And just like you said, Anwyn goes in the very corner there.
Yep, absolutely. Not.
No, you had me at it's cool.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, and also
No,
speaking,
you didn't even need to say the rest of it. You could have just said it's cool and boom.
it's cool. It is. And speaking of cool, there we go. Goblin Archer picking off the Gladehawk immediately. This takes an action away from Ratt, which
That also
no,
makes
this
it
takes an action away from Cdubs. Excuse me. So good play.
it's also a pretty big gap, leaving Anwyn a little exposed.
Anwyn's a little exposed, and this is a potential kill on the Norfang Great Hunter because it only has evasion 1. So Warg Archer can slide in and deal that 2 damage.
Looks like he's planning on healing him.
Yep, but you know what this means? That takes care of the Anwyn.
Shield. And with the shield.
Does he
Shield's
want to
actually
spend the
really
extra
nice.
mana? He's not spending the extra mana to get the extra action. So
Well, he only has Nature's Bosom,
that's fair.
so
That's
the
fair.
extra action really wouldn't do much. I think he just has Anwyn as a healer.
Yeah, but overall, I think that's a pretty good interaction in Rat's favor. I'm gonna be honest. So, oh yeah, here we go. Now we can just start debuffing for days.
Oh, he's gonna silence the healer.
That is mean.
They have no healer for. Cdubs has no healer for the rest of the round.
Yeah, so any damage that happens is basically permanent unless he wants to sacrifice the Wisp. That is an option. What do you think is Cdub's best option here? The Black Dragon is a threat that he's going to have to watch out for.
If the champion just takes middle, kills Warlock, he can also snipe the Bombardier.
True.
Gets 2 birds with Unstone and gets the middle shield.
Could be good. Could be very good.
That's just my first thought. It's not a terrible play. Oh,
Yeah.
looks like that's what he's gonna do.
I don't know. I think that might be a dead champion, though.
Just swap it backwards. And it is kind of protected with Hippogriff and Bullock still there.
Yeah.
So if something takes the champion, Cdubs might most likely be able to retaliate. Another kill.
Here's what I'm thinking, though. Argog, I think, just charges this Norfang champion right now. Because what's going to be dealing damage to Argog? Nothing.
No, it doesn't have quite enough damage to one-shot him, though. I was going to have to
Can't
poke at him.
one-shot, but that's okay.
Actually, I think if Ratt just roots the ball.
Yeah. I really like the
Good
Bull Elk
idea,
root
man.
here.
There's no cleanse, just root down. Actually, even safe from the Archer too, because the Bulk's in the spot.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's incredibly safe.
You would have to swap positions just to attempt to shoot the
Goblin Archer
Warlock. I don't think that's a good option.
Goblin Archer removing the shield, I'm not sure I agree with. The Deepwood Sentinel there with swap potential, I think is a bit too risky for that, and also Hippogriff Archer can just take it, I think. That does open Hippogriff Archer to being vulnerable to a Black Dragon sweep, though. As always with Sylvan, there's a lot of options on the table for Cdubs, and a lot of different angles for him to think about. He could also root the Black Dragon with Northfane Sorcerer, right?
I don't know. I don't know if that's a great option because
I don't think it's...
the Troll Doctor's still up. You can just remove the root.
Yeah, I don't think it's a particularly great option, but it is an option. And with Cdubs having more actions...
Maybe just silencing it instead of trying to root it.
Yeah, that might work. Oh, but yeah, skipping with the Deepwood Mystic I think is good. It's not going to do anything this round anyway. And it's not like there's a better position to put it. So, there you go.
These Warg Raiders are... These Warg Archer and Raider are kind of in a pickle with the Bull Elk there.
Yeah, I think using Warlock to handle the Bull Elk is pretty much the way to go. In hindsight, looking back on it, dropping the Warlock to the champion I think may have been a pretty harsh mistake. Oh no, I don't know if I agree with this.
I don't... Oh no, the Bull Elk.
Okay,
Yeah,
Rat's not agreeing with it either. That's good.
I think
I was just like, I don't know, man.
at the very least, you gotta root down the
Wait a minute.
Bull Elk and not have to worry about it.
I have a really weird idea. Scourge Sorcerer to force the Bull Elk to take the Goblin Archer.
What would kill the Bull Elk though?
Black Dragon followed by a cool nothing. Yeah, we're just gonna root and burn the Bull Elk. That makes the most sense by far. Okay, so this is kind of cool. Warg Archer can deal 2 damage to Northfane Champion, then Black Dragon can come in and Flame Sweep. Like, Black Dragon can go in on F4 and Flame Sweep Champion and Bull Elk, taking out the Champion and dealing an additional 2 damage to Bull Elk.
Sure. How much damage would he take in return? It's like 7. Counting like 7.
Yeah, that's fine. That is...
doesn't kill it, and then if he just sweeps again.
Yeah, exactly. You can just fly over to like Anwyn's corner and have fun.
Or you could just whack the Bull Elk again.
Yeah, exactly. There's lots of things this Black Dragon can do.
Yeah, knowing that the dragon can die, it's not a terrible option. Plus, he still has a healer.
Yep. Oh, okay.
Here comes a swat.
What does that even do?
I guess it's threatening the Warlock.
It already was, wasn't it?
No, the Bull Elk's in the way.
Right. Okay.
I would have preferred if he put it in E6.
Yeah,
Hippogriff.
I think that would have been safer. If you're Ratt, what do you do about this? You're the Gath main. You tell me. What do you do about this situation? Brutality.
I would have. Personally, I honestly would have Scourge Sorcerer did the Hippogriff Archer to charge.
Oh, yeah, that's mean.
Charge into itself.
Yeah, I kind of like that, actually. That's mean. That is very nasty. Oh yeah, because then you take the Hippogriff Archer.
You take the it does fake. The Counter-Strike does kind of suck, but
Well, you wouldn't
actually you could still flame sweep.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Like, you wouldn't have
Hippogriff,
to do that because you scored Sorcerer up to
it's G4.
Yeah, G4. Hippogriff
and
Archer
then you
charges
have, and then you put Dragon into F4, and then you have three options you can do.
Yeah, exactly. Dragon into F4, Flame Sweep, like, I don't know, Champion and...
you actually, no, you don't even take the Counter-Strike damage.
Yeah, because
you Flame Sweep, Bull Elk, and Hippogriff Archer, and then Archer just shoots it.
Yeah, I think that's great. Ooh, but if you were cool with taking the Counter-Strike damage, you could actually use your Warg Rider to take out the Hippogriff Archer and the Warg Archer to take out the Northfane Champion. Because then your Dragon is in F4 anyway, right? And the Bull Elk's taking 1 damage from Burn, which puts it to 5 health, so then Black Dragon just takes the Bull Elk.
Is he rooting him?
Is he?
From the looks of it.
Okay.
He does have the Fletcher. Pulling it wouldn't make sense. That just means Archer gets a free, like, Northern Sorcerer kill there.
Sure. Okay, yeah, cool.
Looks like, well, we'll see here shortly.
Yeah, 2 damage and a root. Yeah, that's what's going on.
He can cleanse the root still, and you actually... Yeah, the Hippogriff Archer does still die with the Black Dragon.
I don't know, man. That's kind of...
I think that's completely worth.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's kind of what Oh, wait. Argog just takes the Northfane Champion, doesn't he?
Yes.
Oh.
Gosh,
I'm trying to come up with, like, all these kooky ways to take out the Northfane Champion, and Argog's just sitting over here like, I have 4 attack. What are you talking about?
I don't think that's the right spot.
I don't know if that's the best
I think he wants to prevent the...
Wait. Let's try and figure out... Okay, yeah, no, he could put it there, and then that's so much better.
Yeah, okay, he's calculating.
Yeah, that's, yeah, absolutely.
This is what I mean, he's still sick. He actually can't even get backstabbed by the other hunter.
Yeah.
There's no space.
The hunter's out of space. The only thing he has to worry about is Silverglade Ranger, and...
Yeah, and that is completely fine.
Yeah, and who cares? Just eat it next turn, right? That's 5 damage.
Yeah, now you just cleanse the root from the Warg Archer, and you just take the Hippogriff.
Yeah.
Don't have to worry about the Counter-Strike or anything. And now that's a dead, yeah, no, you can't even body block. That's just a dead Warg Archer.
Yep.
I mean, not dead Hippogriff Archer.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
Oh, no, I always forget about the...
No, the Wisp.
The Wisp.
Helps, I guess. That's okay. Okay, so... I'm pretty confident in saying that Ratt's going first. So you could just save the Warg Archer.
There are a lot of great dragon sweeps here.
There's so many amazing dragon sweeps. They're just... Like, he is spoiled for choice.
If that Northfang Sorcerer doesn't move, he's getting 2 kills and hitting a Deepwood Sentinel.
It's so good. Whichever Sentinel he feels like.
Or he could just Flame Sweep where he's at and then just fly somewhere.
Yeah, he could Flame Sweep there and then move away. Just because everything's kind of there. Like, he could Flame Sweep then fly back to F1, and his Dragon's basically protecting his entire backline at that point. Like, it's just nutty.
I'm not too keen on that.
I don't know about that one. The Silverglade Ranger's right there.
I guess he's thinking about protecting the dragon.
Okay, yeah, he's basically using the Razormane Manticore as like a chump blocker. That's kind of smart, actually. I like that. Like, he's got... like, honestly, using the Razormane Manticore to just kind of take a hit for the Black Dragon, I do think is smart.
Takes, yep.
And then
also
Argon's
prevents
just...
the Ranger from attacking too.
Alright, dude, can I geek out for a second? Because look at how this round is ending with Gath just 3 big boys squaring up in that center.
Yeah, honestly, looking at the board, the only real threat now for Gath is the Ranger.
Yeah, and the Ranger can just immediately die to Black Dragon. No way to
Argon
stop it.
kind of just one-shots anything on the board now. Same with Black Dragon.
Yep. Like, this is going to be really tough for Cdubs.
I think Dubs sees that amazing sweep.
That sweep is so juicy. Like, right now, the Gath army is spoiled for choice on what they want to do at the start of next round, because they're going first. Honestly, just skip with your Warg Archer and Warg Rider at this point. Who cares? Or if you want to get really crazy, you can move, like, the Warg Rider up a couple hexes, and then you're threatening all of the back line on the right side, you know what I'm saying?
That is true. Oh, and here comes the units that we completely forgot about on the left side.
Ah, they're fine. They deal 1 damage, who cares?
No, is this a dead... It's a dead Manticore.
Oh, yeah, I guess the Manticore does die from this? Because he can use the Sorcerer. If he uses the Sorcerer to shoot for 1 damage, he can then use the Gladehawk to take out the Manticore. Okay, I guess that's fine, honestly.
I still think, even if the Manticore dies, I still think Gath's in such a great position. There's just so much... Oh, Cdubs blocking that spot.
Who cares? That's fine. Genuinely fine. Because Black Dragon just eats the Silverglade Ranger.
Or you could get another Flame Sweep. I honestly think just hitting the Rangers to play here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everything else just dies to...
Wait, is Cdubs not using the Gladehawk to take out
Black Dragon?
Is Cdubs not going to take out the Manticore this round?
Maybe he doesn't see it somehow.
No, he's going for it. Okay.
Maybe he was thinking about doing a weird,
like, flanking maneuver or something. I don't know.
Like an Argon or something.
Yeah, that is 100% okay.
And
as Gath, I don't even care.
Ratt is going first.
Yeah, Rat's going first.
Right. Repositioning a little bit. I'm guessing to prevent other dragon sweeps.
Maybe.
I still think dragon just takes the ranger.
I really like dragon takes ranger. I really do. It's so free. And Warg Archer still has that brutality.
Could just shoot the warg. Yeah, could just shoot the Hippogriff.
Hippogriff. That's pretty good. Shit. I'm gonna be honest.
If you look at it, that Bullock's actually stuck there.
He
cannot move. He has to fight that Black Dragon.
Oh no, that's not what you want. As the Bullock, that is very much not what you want. That is terrible positioning.
For his life, he's like, help me.
I'm just imagining like this Bullock stuck in an elevator with Silverglade Ranger and Norfane Hunter and Tethier Fletcher, and then the Hippogriff Archer tries to pile in too.
Oh, the silence.
Okay.
I mean, that's fine. I think he just hits something.
Yeah, or it's a root.
Is it a root?
I think it's a root.
I don't think I wish they'd type it out.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, that's it. Honestly, he's taking it back.
Doesn't even matter. He's changing his mind. Because, okay, here's the thing. If I'm Gath right now, do I care if that Norfane Sorcerer either silences or roots my Black Dragon? I'm going to be completely honest with you.
I don't think you do.
If it's a root...
Either way, you're getting something.
If it's a root, I'm flame sweeping, and then everything's great. If it's a silence, I'm eating the Silverglade Ranger or the Bull Elk, and everything's great.
Honestly, maybe the Bull Elk just, or maybe the Bull Elk's the right play because Goblin Archer into Argog hitting Ranger is a kill.
Yep. I mean,
Cdubs still does have 2 healers. They might
I mean, straight up at this point, what is even look
just sacrificing the Bull
the
Elk.
Bull Elk is getting sacrificed. Oh my goodness.
Oh, dude, now he just gets a really big flame sweep. He can kill.
Hold on. Wasn't Northane Sorcerer D6?
It was, yeah. It was.
I gotta fix it.
I don't because like Black Dragon goes to F5 and he can kill Northing, Hunter, and the Fletcher. Or he can kill the Fletcher and the Hippogriff Archer.
Oh, there's just so many amazing options.
Yeah, and then just also damage the Sentinel because why not?
Yeah,
Yeah, if Black Dragon flame sweeps and kills Hippogriff, he's already got way more than his value's
he's
worth.
gotten
He did
so
kill
much
him.
value out of this. Like, this is nuts.
And here I am saying not to pick up Black Dragon. Look at me.
Oh, that's right. You're like the one Gath player who's like, I don't know about Black Dragon. Oh, that's very funny. Now, hear me out. Hear me out, though. If Black Dragon kills Silverglade Ranger, that's like all of Sylvan's threats dead at that point.
That is true, but I still think you can just Goblin Archer the Ranger.
This is good too, though. Let's be real. There's
Yeah,
like,
I think that this is just too good. You guarantee.
yeah, like what option at this
Is he
point?
gonna take out the Hunter as well?
Ooh, that's
I think you take
okay.
the
So
Hunter.
taking out the Hunter, I don't think is bad. I just think that
Yeah,
this
it's
is a
gonna
little
be-
bit better. And then 2 damage on Sentinel, right? Looks like Argog getting hit with the debuff. Definitely a root. Let's be real.
Silence doesn't do anything here.
Yeah, Silence does nothing, and Break also doesn't do anything. Because Inner Vitality can't be broken.
Breaking armor
Well,
and charging
you've got the Silverglade
does
Ranger
do
for it, right?
something, but yeah.
Ooh.
And then
Kooky idea.
unless forcing Silver to heal it.
Warlock silences healer.
Could
Warlock
work.
silences healer first, right? Good deal of
Okay.
damage.
Getting out of the archer range.
Makes sense.
Also trying to find different, maybe also potential other paths to snipe the healer as well.
Mm-hmm. I could see it. So Black Dragon could get healed up by Troll Doctor and be really helpful.
I mean, there is still a Great Hunter on the side.
Oh yeah, I completely
Healing
forgot
it
about that guy.
doesn't-
I'm gonna be
Yeah,
honest.
healing it doesn't do anything. It just takes an extra hit to kill him.
Root and burn that Great Hunter. Get that squared away.
Root burn and then have Warg Rider threaten it.
Yeah, I like that. 2 damage on Black Dragon, yeah, that's whatever. Argog,
I mean, what is it?
Argog
Bull
is still
Elk.
at full health too. Can we talk about that? That is nuts. What is Cdubs even gonna do?
I don't know. I mean, this Black Dragon got a Bull Elk, a Hippogriff Archer, which are his 2 biggest threats, and he also got a
Tethir Fletcher just has a
Fletcher.
bonus.
Yeah, also got a Fletcher.
It's just bonus. It's a Tethir Fletcher. And like, yeah, there's less units left on Ratt's side of the board, but
He has much bigger threats.
yeah, exactly.
He still has a Warg Rider, which after the Ranger's dead and after that shield on the Hunter's gone,
It one-shots everything.
one-shots everything.
On the board.
Argog still being at full health and with inner vitality, full mana. He's not even sweating.
That is just so good. Oh,
Just
that
deciding-
that Anwyn threaten. Oh my. Oh boy. Oh boy, that's intimidating.
Well, anyone doesn't die. She does have one shield.
Yeah. We'll see how long that lasts. The Black Dragon going down, a little disappointing, but he served his country well. You know?
He did great.
He did
The amount of value that guy had, absolutely absurd.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Like, I'm looking at it. These guys are evenly matched, right? Razormane Manticore is pretty much equivalent to the Northfane champion. Bull Elk and Hippogriff Archer for the Black Dragon. And then we've got two 2-gold units, a 3 and a 5 down here, and then two 2-gold units and a 3 up there. Yeah, these guys are neck and neck on gold value as well.
And with Gath's supports being able to attack, they're not completely worthless, unlike most other supports.
Yeah, like once you're just down to your supports in Sylvan or Erengard, GG's, right? But if you're down to just your supports in Gath, guess what? Skorg Sorcerer, that is a 2-damage archer. Like,
The Vesuvian Warlock's essentially a 2-damage archer as well. Honestly, I think if you just root down the Hunter...
yeah, honestly,
fine.
at this point, just root Hunter. Like, that seems pretty good.
You're forcing... You're then forcing Chris or Cdubs to spend mana to remove a root instead of healing.
Yep. I think that's pretty good. Oh, really? He's just sacrificing the...
Yeah, take it. That doesn't do anything. You just Argog just heals the full.
Yeah, Argog's just like, okay, chugs
He
in
literally
your
just
vitality.
he literally just heals the full.
Yeah,
Just can't be broken.
And like that's what I'm saying of like literally what can this army that is remaining do to this Argog?
I guess heal it. That's something you kind of have to do if you don't want to lose a.
Yeah. Oh man, you know what's funny? Vesuvian Warlock can like silence Anwyn. That's pretty good. Yeah, heal it and shield it is really the only way forward. Vesuvian Warlock, you gotta root that Northfane Great Hunter. I think that's the sauce.
Yeah, not only does it threaten Warg Rider from just taking it next round, but also forcing the healer to be out too.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's super good.
You can even, honestly, he can enrage the Great Hunter into Goblin Archer and just take it out with Argog.
Oh, yeah, that's actually pretty good too. Or enrage it into actually, yeah. That's very good.
And it's weird, but actually having less units actually an upside for Ratt, because that means
He gets to go first.
Higher chance. Well, there's a higher chance of Vein of Vitality of proccing.
Yep. And he gets to go first usually, and that's pretty.
Yeah,
good.
I mean it's like the Ranger backstabs him, and then next time he just says, "Okay, I'll full heal, and then I'll kill something else." The Archer going to do here anyway. Everything has plenty of health. The only real thing this Archer is threatening is the other Archer. I guess the healer as well, but I mean, I think Cdubs just takes it.
Yep. I don't know if I agree with
He
that.
he can't. No, because of the other Great Hunter.
We could solve. Oh no, because the Great Hunter could just get its D. Oh no, yeah, that was a huge drop. I think this was like the first misplay, like hard misplay we've seen.
He can still save it by enraging it, but yeah, because he only has 2 more damage.
That was huge.
I can even hit Argog, so if he has to enrage the Great Hunter now.
Yeah.
If he doesn't, Argog just dies.
Yep.
But otherwise he's still fine. He heals, kills Anwyn. That's something you can do. You can just run up and stab Anwyn.
Yeah, you just walk into the corner, kill Anwyn.
Yeah. honestly, Argog being kind of low isn't that big. It's only round 2. He can easily get a couple inner vitalities off and come back to full health.
Yeah, there's some outs here. There's some outs for sure.
What's he doing?
Setting up an enrage.
Chris, there's no way you don't see Hunter takes Argog. There's no way.
There's no way.
There's no way you don't see Great Hunter takes Argog.
Oh my goodness.
There's no way you don't see Great Hunter just stabs Argog and kills him.
Oh,
you can't
what
tell
is
me
happening?
you don't see that.
What
Don't
is
tell
happening,
me you don't see
though?
that.
Actually.
There is no way.
What is this?
There's no way.
What is this move?
Do not tell me you don't see that.
What,
oh my lord.
What is that move? What even is that?
I don't know.
He skips it just to go first. This does not kill Argog.
If oh my Chris, if you somehow
this is what it
Argog
one no, he has 6 health. Put him back. Put him back, you nugget. Blunder.
Oh, is that
blunder of the century, bro.
Oh no, did you... Maybe that's why he didn't charge with Hunter, because he thought it had 5. Okay. Maybe he thought he only had 5 health, so that's why he didn't charge with Hunter.
Okay. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so it was just him not doing math.
We can still make fun of him, though. We're just sitting here. It's like it's like in chess where you have like a queen all the way on the other side of the board and it's staring down a rook on a diagonal and you just like miss it for 5 turns. Ratter goes ahead and concedes with the Argog drop, and that is completely understandable.
Yeah, Bladehawk does take.
Yeah. Definitely a well-played game. Like, very, very impressive. I'm gonna be real. That was pretty good from both players. So Patrick, thank you very much for commentating with me today.
It's no problem.
And if you're wanting to try out Legacy's Allure and maybe find yourself in one of these Blitz Brawls or Draft Duels, head on over to our Discord server. We'll be more than happy to show you the game. I've been Speed Robo, and I'll see you next time.